Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. So my name is Peterson, and this video is my experience a year after having weight loss surgery. If you're new here and you're thinking about weight loss surgery, and if you're new here and you've had weight loss surgery, consider subscribing so that we can talk about it and we can support each other. Why I chose to have sleeve surgery. I chose to have sleeve surgery actually a year prior. So 2 years ago, February, I think 26th, I had the ability to go to South Africa. At the time, it was me and my boy Randy, and we went to South Africa, and it was just super amazing. 16-hour plane ride, and literally when I got to South Africa,
just landed Johannesburg, South Africa,
which is the motherland for the people that look like me, the place that we originated from and all that good stuff. But I documented the 6 days that I was there. And at the time I was a YouTuber, I was a sneaker YouTuber.
We're vlogging about sneakers.
Hey,
Would you buy these for Courtney?
All black.
all black, yeah, maybe.
All black? Okay. So
When I got off the plane, first and foremost, thank God the plane was, nobody sat next to me, so I didn't have the uncomfortable seating of being on the plane for 15 hours with somebody right next to me. Thank God for that.
that's my seating partner.
But when I got off the plane, the first instant that I had going through customs, it's like the first person that I saw in South Africa literally told me, like, oh, you're from America. And I was like, yeah, I am. And it did not register in my head, like, how does he know that I'm from America? Like, but whatever, it just blew past me. Get out the airport, taxi driver, Uber driver, and the guy was like, oh, what part of America are you guys from? And I'm like, okay. Second guy that says that I'm from America. Okay, cool. Maybe he knew the guy at the airport and whatever the case might be. But when I get to the hotel and the hotel stewardess says, oh, a big American man. And I'm like, wow. And then she said, I must have money. And I'm like, what? I'm just confused. Like, I'm just confused. But didn't really dawn on me. Been on the plane for 15 hours. Didn't really care about anything but my bed. And basically, I documented the whole thing. When I came back home to edit these vlogs or to edit the experience that I had in South Africa, I edited maybe like 2 videos. And while I'm editing the videos, I looked at myself and I was just like, wow, what the freak is going on? What happens is when you're a YouTuber, right, for the most part, unless you have somebody videotaping you, you really don't see the bottom half of your body. Like, you literally don't see it. So all this time, I think I had the confidence of being online and being the guy that I want to be and educating people about sneakers or educating people about whatever I wanted to educate them about. But when I went to South Africa and I handed the camera to somebody for them to record me, and when I came back home and I was editing that video, I was like, do I really look like that? And then it like clicked, like literally clicked. I was like, man, I do look like that. And for all the people that were there that told me that I was from America, the only reason that they thought that I was from America or that they knew that I was from America was because literally I felt at the time when I was in South Africa that I was the biggest person in South Africa. I was 300 pounds, and I'm like 5'9", so my body mass is like 4 something or 43%, whatever the case might be, just ridiculous. And it was just a awakening call, like, yo, like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I'm huge. And when it comes to, so I came back, did some research, learned about VSG, watched a billion videos, which I want to say, if you're thinking about VSG and you're on this video, stop watching these videos. And if you are gonna watch these videos, don't watch the videos that are telling you about their experience. Watch the more so educated videos on like the doctors talking about VSG, the benefits and the drawbacks and everything, because my experience and your experience are totally different, I promise. I'm in a VSG group, and the VSG group has people that's thinking about it, people that's post-op, pre-op, all that stuff. And there actually a lot of people like almost scaring people. It's like this girl, maybe I'll put the comment or I'll put the screenshot or whatever it is over here, and she's like, yo, I'm scared, like all these videos are like scaring me. Do you guys have any regrets? And being very transparent with you guys, because that's the purpose of this video, that's the purpose of being transparent, of recording this and not writing it down and not doing bullet points, is everybody gets scared, and everybody that had weight loss surgery, and literally every single last person that had weight loss surgery has some form of buyer's remorse, or has some form of, what the hell did I do to myself? You're opting out into changing your whole entire life in 3 hours. I know for the most part, it takes 6 months for you to prepare for weight loss. A lot of people do the nutrition, do the thing, but literally, however long your surgery takes is how you change your life. So basically, if your surgery starts at 5 and it ends at 3, and it ends at 8, those 3 hours, it took you 3 hours to change your life, because when you wake up, you're totally not the same person. You can't even, for the most part, eat. So for the people that's thinking about VSG, this is like, my experience and your experience are going to be totally different. Everybody has different tolerance of pain. Everybody has different life and lifestyles and all that stuff. And for the people that are lying to people and saying that they did not have any regrets or they don't have any regrets, I'm sure right now you can say that you don't have any regrets, because you don't really remember the first time you threw up after you overate. Because I remember the first time that I threw up after I overate, it was just like, wow, what the hell did I do to me? I remember the first time going to the supermarket by myself. My fiance, my wife, she sent me to the supermarket and she's like, yo, get you something to eat. And I stood in the supermarket puzzled, upset, angry, because literally I did not know what I can eat or what can I have or anything along the lines of what can my stomach take. And at that very moment, I regretted it. So you're gonna have regrets. You're gonna have issues when it comes to sleep. Every single time that I buy the bigger bottle of lotion, I think about my surgery, because guess what? Surgery gives you dry skin. Every single time that I have to buy soda for my children, I think about my weight loss surgery. This surgery is not the answer for everybody. There's a lot of people that need it. There's a lot of people that want it. There's a lot of people that it changes people's lives. The surgery does change your life, period. Like, that's a full-on statement. It changes your life. And it's your decision, or it's your chance, or it's your ability, or it's your job to change your life in the positive. I asked the group that I'm in that I'm basically doing a video about the first year of having weight loss surgery. So I asked a couple of my family members, yeah, I call them family members because we had the same struggle, or we have the same struggle, and we basically have the same life path when it comes to the limitations that we put on ourselves so that we can have a better life. So one of the amazing ladies in the group said something about stalls. So I don't really remember if I had any stalls within this year. And a stall is basically when you're dropping weight and then it suddenly stops. It stops based on your behavior. It stops based on what you do, what you don't do. If you're incorporating exercise, if you're not incorporating exercise, depends on if you started eating fast food again, all that stuff. So a lot of people, when it comes to the VSG thing, is in the first couple of months I was perplexed about the scale. The scale dictated my day. The scale dictated my life. The scale dictated what I ate and what I did not eat in the day. After I got off the scale and after I stopped caring about how much weight I'm losing, because once again, VSG is a tool. So it's a tool that you use to get whatever you want. So if you're trying to lose weight, VSG is a great tool so that it can help you. It gives you the limitations that you need, or the consistency of the limitations that you need to lose weight. When it comes to stalls, the people that's pre-op and the people that's post-op, I want to be very frank about it, and I want to be nice but mean at the same time. Why do you care about a stall? You should not care about a stall, and for you to even know that you stalled, it's because you're focused too much on the scale. Like, plain and simple, get out of your own head and stop looking at the scale. You had a tool that is going to help you lose weight. So instead of you being perplexed and bent out of shape, just focus on the tool. Focus on your stomach. Focus on the things that you know that you either want to try to eat, don't try to eat, the limitations that you have. Focus on that. Focus on the quality of life that you prayed for before VSG. Focus on the quality of life that you have the ability to obtain with VSG. So that's what it comes with stalls. Somebody else asked me to speak about, and that's what I'm gonna say about stalls. Somebody else asked me to speak about basically food and how it hurts. My first meal in the first year of me having VSG is basically, it feels crazy. Like, literally, I don't know if it hurt, or I don't really know if you consider that hurt. But like, when I first got out the surgery table, the first thing that they give you is like chicken broth and jello-free, sugar-free jello and all that stuff. But literally, you can't have any of it. And like, I'm sure you could have like maybe 2-3 sips. But when I took the first sip after waking up from surgery, I felt the water, or I felt the liquid of the broth going down into my stomach. And if I felt like a splash, like literally, like you can actually feel in the beginning stages of your VSG, you can actually feel what's in your stomach and what's going into your stomach. And I don't know if it translates into hurt. Well, yeah, it hurts, because it's not hurt as in extreme pain, at least not for me. It wasn't extreme pain, it was just very discomfort. So it doesn't necessarily hurt, it's just uncomfortable. It's just something that you never experienced before. So if you never experienced it before, because in our mind, sometimes we don't know how to register certain things, so we automatically consider it being hurtful and harmful and all that stuff. Or you want to share your experience and you're scared, but you shouldn't be scared because I'm sure you look amazing. This video's for you. Share, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys. See you in the next one.